Okay, so I made an additional 75,000 without getting more clients, and I'll explain to you how I did that as a funnel builder and how you can do the same. But not only that, there's a few segments in this video that you want to pay attention to. Number one is why you shouldn't pick a niche, but instead you really want to pick a vehicle. Number two, how you can close clients in DMs, and how to approach people and how to position the presentation and the pitch so that it's different and they actually ask you to buy instead of you having to push them to buy.
Give me your fucking money!
And then number three, most importantly, how to price your services, not only as a funnel builder, but also as a white label funnel builder. If you don't know what that is like I mentioned in the beginning, I've made over 75,000. I haven't counted the exact amount. It could be six figures now, where I don't get any more clients. I just work with people and they send me work that they close because I'm a white label funnel builder for some people, and I don't have time to do that anymore, but hopefully you can. If you want to make money as a funnel builder, you can take these clients because I can't handle them anymore. So with that said, let's start with the first one, which is probably the most important, as it'll show you how to close clients in DMs without doing sales calls. And this was one question that we got on a Zoom call, a Q&A coaching call that I did in Full-Time Funnel Designer. I do them every week. Okay, so how do you close clients in the DMs? Let's say someone reaches out to you and they say, hey, what do you charge for funnels? In that moment, you know that they've seen some funnels that you built, they've seen your profile, they've taken the time to message you. The first thing that you can do to destroy this and just mess it up is to just answer their question and just, which sometimes the nonchalance of not really needing them helps you to close a client because you don't come off as like pushy and desperate. So that can help you where you say, my funnels start at 2,000, but I would love to talk more and see if I can, give you a good deal. I'd love to learn more about your business, kind of understand your offer first before I tell you. That's the tonality that you want, even in text. That's the first thing is like they message you, they reach out, or even in DMs where you reach out to them. You simply want to provide not value because that's so vague. You want to provide actual implementable tips or tricks that they can do right now. It takes them a few minutes, or if they're going to do a full redesign, then it takes them longer, and that's why they want to hire you. But something that's very specific and super valuable to them that will increase their results. And what is the result that they want? Increased conversions. So leads, book calls, or sales. When you talk to them, if it's outbound, you want them to be the person who said, you kind of want to just mention it like, hey, I can do this for you as well. If you want me to do it for you in a non-pushy way, just mention it. It's a soft pitch. And then if it's inbound, you want to just ask more questions. You want to be like, obviously that depends a little bit on the funnel that you have and the offer, but which offer specifically are you thinking this funnel would be for? Yeah, for sure. It would be for my real estate course. Great. Awesome. Do you have a link to it right now that I can check out? And then they send you a link to it. Or they say, no, it's actually a new course that I'm launching. Great. Okay. So would you also want me to do the copy, or is it kind of like the design only? And they're like, well, I would love to get copy as well. And then you want to just dive in and say like, that's exactly what I do is we take care of everything. And again, if you're not a copywriter, you can outsource it to someone else where you still give the full solution to the client. Sales trainers and gurus will tell you to do the mirror effect. Me, if someone uses like a sales trick on me, it doesn't work. And I don't want to buy from that person. I just want to have a normal conversation, human to human. So instead of do like, hey, so it sounds like you need this, and that. And, if someone says this to me, I would be like, yeah, bro, like that's what I told you. Like, why play the sales tricks? So instead, I just want to make sure that I understand what they actually need. So I would say, okay, so that's exactly what we do. We take people like you and we do everything for them, design, copy, and I just stack everything that we do. So they understand like he's not a salesperson just trying to close another deal. He's a funnel builder who can take care of everything for me and make it easy for me. That's what I tell him. Like, you have this, I'm going to do this. And then that's where I kind of pitch the next step. And sometimes they'll ask like, okay, so how much is it? Or because you already have like the offer in place, and obviously I can, kind of consult you on what we can do to make it better. But because you already have that in place, instead of charging the typical 3,000, I'll do it for 2. Or instead of 5, I'll do it for 3. or instead of 6, I'll do it for 4, whatever it is. And sort of price anchor it there and actually give them like a legit reason why you would do that. And then you explain to them the way that it works is I'll send an invoice. Once it's taken care of, I will send you an onboarding form. And this is the best part about my funnel agency that clients tell me is they love how streamlined it is. So you just fill out the onboarding form, and then I have everything I need in one place, and we don't have to go back and forth, and I don't have to waste your time. And I'll just get to build that funnel, and that's how we can turn it around in 7 days. And that's what we want to finish with is like fill out a form and hands off. You don't have to do anything. I'll do everything for you. And you'll have your funnel live in 7 days from now. And so they might have spent a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks trying to find a good funnel builder. And they know with you, they have it live in a week from now. No more stress and pain of having to find a good funnel builder. And that's usually what gets people to be like, yo, that sounds awesome. Let me hire this person. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And the next question was then, how niche should we go with our services? Here's my response from Jaden. Goes, how niche do you think we should go with our offer? Whatever you want, bro. Literally, like, okay. So here's the thing. I had a conversation this week with a really good friend of mine. If I said this name, you know him. He has a huge personal brand. And he said, Gusten, I want to do YouTube kind of what you're doing. And he's making good money. And he's like, I want to do YouTube like you. I want to talk about this, and that. And I said, okay, here's what I want you to consider though, is when other people post a question, let's say in the Clickfunnels community, and they say, hey, who's the best at teaching social media marketing? Or who's the best at teaching this one thing? Who's the best at teaching launches? Who's the best at teaching sales? Whatever it is that you want to be known for, what is the one thing that they say, hey, this person, make sure you go check out his YouTube channel, right? So he's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, that's why your channel is all about funnels. And literally every video ties back to funnels. Even when you saw me traveling, or, it's not like I do like vlogs, but you saw me going digital nomad, and then we moved back because I like my simple life of just building funnels. Literally even my lights here is like a funnel, freedom funnel. So everything about your brand has to be one specific thing. And it's the same for us funnel builders. So Jaden, like when people say, and you said right now you're focused on agencies and coaches. So if someone were to post, hey, who's the best funnel builder for coaching funnels? And the coach would probably be thinking of their vehicle or funnel type, not just like the niche. So if they said, who's the best at application funnels for coaches, how many people in your industry would tag you, right? Versus someone else. So Camilla is a great example here in the FFD. Camilla is a VSL agency owner. They do VSL funnels. And so I've seen plenty of times in not just the Clickfunnels group, but also in other coaching groups where people need VSLs. People have asked like, hey, who's the VSL funnel agency? And people tag her. So for you, it's not about picking a niche. It's about becoming a go-to for a specific funnel type that a niche uses. What is it for you? Is it agencies or coaches? And here's why. When you pick a niche and you actually choose, make sure you go all in, and then update and upgrade your domain, your portfolio, your profile to match that specific thing. Like if I didn't have all these businesses going on, and I just had my funnel agency, here's how I would do it. And let's use another example and not automatedcoursefunnels.com, because that's easy for me to say I would do this because I have it already. Let's say I pick SaaS. Okay, I built funnels for SaaS companies as well. So I would say, hey, my name is Gusten. I build funnels for SaaS companies to do what? To get more trial signups. Okay, to build, to grow your business. So 100% done for you funnels. If we don't increase your conversions for your trials, then you don't pay, right? So now I know in the beginning, I will do some free funnel builds to get some testimonials. My portfolio, my social media is going to be all about SaaS funnels. My content is going to be talking about softwares in this industry. My content and commentary is going to be about like, hey, did you see this new thing about this software? They're launching this. My thoughts about this software. So Clickfunnels is updating to 2.0 and KickPages is updating to 2.0. Here's my thoughts on this that's happening. Everything I'm doing is about softwares and the software industry. Why? Because then I attract a lot of those people, and guess who they will go to when they need a funnel or they want to increase conversions to get more signups? Me. Not everyone, but a lot of them, and I'll get a lot of clients. So now my goal is to then go from being known as the SaaS person to having more people know me as the SaaS person. You know, two different things. So I want to go to then having an audience of 5,000, 10,000 people who will recommend me. And that way I'll be able to do outbound, inbound, and referral, upsell, all that, and have a ton of clients. All right, so now to the white label funnel agency part where you build funnels for other people. Just kind of like I mentioned, I made over 75 to 100,000 extra without getting more clients because other people close the deal. I don't communicate with the client. I just build a funnel and then send it to this person who shows it to the client. And I can then grow my skills and get paid thousands per funnel. And so the question was how to approach people to get these type of white label deals. And how do you approach the agencies? And I think my response here could actually be not shocking, but it's very different than what most people would say. How to approach agencies for white label stuff. So there's two things. You want white label clients, agencies who want to hire you, and they want what? What is it that is the most valuable to them? If I'm an agency owner in the marketing space or TikTok ads or YouTube ads, then I probably have a niche as well. So for me, it could be, I do YouTube ads for, let's say, coaches. So we book client calls, application calls from YouTube. Okay. Now, what are some of the clients going to need? They're probably going to need a coaching homepage for the personal brand. And then they're going to need a call booking funnel. And maybe if they have other products, they're going to need a course funnel, a book funnel, a webinar, or event funnel. You know, like that's probably what that niche is going to need. So then I go as a funnel builder. Okay, how can I be of value to this business? How can I look into what they have already? And this, the beautiful thing about social media is people have links in their profiles. So if you know an agency that works with a specific type of niche and they do something else, then you can go to their profile and see, okay, they work with these people. Let me check it out and see kind of what they have going on. And then I'll make an offer. I do a Loom video and I say, hey, probably don't know me yet. My name is Gusten. I build funnels for clients just like you and the ones that you serve. And what I'm suggesting, or kind of my question to you is, do you already have the best funnel builders that, you know, you're happy with them and everything is going great? Or are you looking for someone to come in and kind of help you with the workload to build funnels for your clients? Because I know you help them with the ads and everything. Just check in. If not, total okay. Just let me know and happy to talk more. You want to pique their interest. So you can also say, you can ask something to leave the engagement open. Like we have a specific process that we go through to build our funnels. Happy to share more if you want. Just let me know and reply to this. And so keep it like super short. You can also hear from my tonality that I'm very focused on serving. And it's not like, hey, I would like to make 4,000 a month. I want to build funnels for you. And I'm very good at what I do. And I think that the one you have right now is horrible. And, you know, I don't need more than 4,000. That's it. 4,000. Can we start on Monday? I'll do the first one for free. The tonality comes from the intention. And if you change the intention of, look, I'm just going to reach out, would love to work with this person. If not, total okay. I have no emotional attachment to this brand or this outcome. And I know the more I reach out to you with this intention, the more people I'm going to work with. And this call is great. Prasad said, also while approaching an agency to white label funnel services, what price point would be great to crack a deal with? Considering you to run an agency and are streamlining your process. So from an agency owner perspective, it would be insightful to us as builders to keep the client flow consistent. Yeah. So if you have to do it exclusively, make sure you charge, thousands and thousands, 4,000 to 6,000 minimum to just do funnels for that specific white label or that agency as a white label service. But I would generally recommend you do more project-based instead, because if you're fast, then you get paid per client funnel. and you make more because you get rewarded for being fast and really good. Instead of like the same person spending 40 hours per week, and you get paid, let's say 5,000, and you build 3 funnels a week and someone else could only do 1 per week. So that's why it's better to structure it in a way where you get paid every project. And it's easier for them because what they value is they value knowing their profit margins. Every smart agency owner want to know, if I sell a funnel for 5,000 and I have a team of 3 people, I have plus myself, and I have a project manager, I have a copywriter and a designer, 5,000, and I pay the project manager per month. So let's say for each, on average, is about $500 per client goes there. So then I have $4,500 left. And we're 3 people now, me and the 2 people who are going to share it. Then it's $1,500 each, and it's $4,500. Designer and copyright. Like, so they want to know the profit margins. And then maybe once you have 2 clients per week, they want to offer you a full-time position where you get 5,000 a month, 8,000 per month, whatever it is, 3,000 per month. Yeah, because then they know that they'll make more by just paying you a flat fee. And if that's the case, it comes down to negotiating. And how do you get the most leverage in negotiations? You become really good so that you have the leverage. Because you can have 1 position, 2 different people, they would offer 3,000 to one of them and 7,000 to you. Why? Because they know that you can go out and get clients and get 7,000 or more from those clients. But if they want you exclusively, they got to pay you more. Become better, charge more. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. If you want to learn more about how we do this, if you want to join us at Full-Time Funnel Design, we just crossed 400 people not too long ago. So a lot of people are joining us. They're building funnels, making this a full-time thing. I'll leave a screenshot here of a message that Muhammad posted in the private community. That was it makes me so happy to see these kind of results. And if you read this, you'll see the big thing that changed everything for him was that he said, when I decided to just go all in and just follow the system, then it worked. Before, when I tried to do everything else and I tried to do it my way, it didn't work. And I almost gave up on this process. But then 2 months ago, when he decided to go all in and just focus on this, that's where he got the most results. So if that's you, if you want to go all in and you want to do this full time, then check out Full-Time Funnel Designer, link in the description. Hopefully you like this video. If you can't join right now, just keep watching this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.